Okay, so in this training, we are going to show you how to use labels and tags, right? So in the previous training, we've gone through the dashboard, we've gone through what it actually means to put people into labels, right? So effectively, labels are stages in the buying decision for your leads, for your prospects, for your clients, right? So it's a really simple way to be able to go and look through all your conversations, right? Because at the end of the day, your messenger is not meant for business, right? But obviously, with the organic marketing strategies, you have to be using your personal profile, right? This is how you expand your network, and that comes with being able to track all your conversations, right? Because imagine this, right? Imagine if you don't, and this is probably what you currently facing at the moment. You have 50 conversations every single day, right? You're going out there, you're going to groups, um, and you know, over a week, that's a couple hundred conversations that you have just started, right? Now, imagine if you don't have a system, which is probably most likely if you're watching this video, you're just setting this up. You probably don't have a system, right? So how would you go and find who you've spoken to like 7 days ago, right? If you even remember their name, if you even remember what you've spoken about, right? So no longer you need to do that because with Client CRM, we put every one of your conversations into different stages, right? You don't need to remember the name. All you need to remember is the stage that you've put them in, right? All right. So, for example, I want to I want to find out, for example, all right. So I want to find out, for example, who is my business buddies, right? So I type in business buddies. So rather than remembering exactly who I've spoken to, all you need to remember now is what stage or what labels you have put them through, right? So if I click on business buddies, I'll be able to find all the people that I put into the business buddy stage, and this will come out at a glance, right? So at a glance, you don't even need to remember who, you just need to remember the stage, right? So as I said, stages in this case we call labels. Now, what you could also do is you could also, let's say, for example, I come here and I put, so this guy is Abe, all right? Abe Gross. I'm not even sure if that's actually a real name, but anyway, Abe Gross. Um, if I come here, if I come here and put him into, let's say, for example, replied, right? So replied. Um, now, now what I can do is I can actually also add him to a tag, right? So imagine, so think of tags as, um, you know, um, getting into more detail of that particular stage, right? So people replied or who people you contacted, for example, people you contacted. Um, now, or people interested at what you have to offer. Now you can actually now add a tag to say, hey, he's actually interested at a particular product, right, or a particular service, or what you've spoken about, right? So tags can be the specifics of these labels, or the product, as I said, the product services that they are interested in or they're inquiring with. This is where tags come in, right? So, for example, you've contacted, and I can now add a tag, and I can say, look, he is interested in some free leads, right? So, if I add the tags here, boom, right? So I can see contacted, and at a glance, I'll be able to see I've contacted, not only contacted, but he's interested in some free leads, right? Now, if you are using high level, um, if you are using high level, you'll be able to sync this directly. And notice we have put a gross in the contacted list, right? As I said, we'll go through a more detailed training on how to set up the high level syncs. But essentially, once you put your leads or your prospect into a particular stage that is automatically synced with high level, you can now see it directly in your high level funnel, right? So, sorry, my your high level sales pipeline, right? So, if we go in here and let me show you exactly what I mean. So, I've literally I've literally put Abe Gross in contacted, right? So L meaning leads. I've got the name as leads in the sales pipeline. So right here, if I come to opportunities, I'll be now able to see that Abe Gross I've contacted, and he's now a lead as part of this sales pipeline, right? And this is created directly in high level and or automatically synced to client CRM. Um, so if you're using high level, um, watch out for the next training. So the next couple of trainings, I'll actually go through how to sync your high level account directly into client CRM, so that you don't have to keep track. You don't have to download all the profiles and then upload it into your CRM. Um, you'll be able to do this literally with a click, right? So if you come here and if I go link sent, now he's in at another stage, and you can see he has literally jumped to link sent automatically, right? So anyway, um, now, so to manage these labels, so to create these labels, I should say, you can come here to create labels, right? So, so right here, you'll be able to add your label names. So, so as I said, if you're not using high level, um, this is for you. Now, if you are using high level, you don't have to do any of this, right? All you need to do is to set up the sales pipeline in high level, and this will automatically appear as labels. But all right, so to create a label, it's really, really easy. So let's say, for example, I create test and I click add, right? So right here, you can see this label has now appeared right here. Now, underneath each label, you'll be able to see how many contacts, how many friends, or how many prospects, or how many clients are in this particular label. Now, you'll also be able to color tag these. So I can change a color. Let's say, for example, I want to change this test to this aqua blue, right? Boom, right? Now, all I need to do is I need to refresh the page. And now I'll be able to put Abe Gross into test label, right? Boom, right? And that's all you need to do. Now, to also see this at a glance exactly who has done is categorized in these particular stages, you could just click on home. You'll be able to see all the labels, all your friends in the particular labels, right? So wait a couple of seconds, you'll be able to see underneath each label which friends are currently categorized as these particular labels. You could also go into your friends list and sort by your friends, right? So this is another way of doing this. Um, and So, guys, that is how you use labels and tags. Look, I will see you in the next training where we'll go through the rest of the features as well as being able to sync directly with high level or with any of your CRMs through webhooks. All right, I'll see you in the next training.